you're not thinking about your old music or the music you've made previously. You're not kind of there, and it suddenly presents itself in your space, and you're like instantly transported back to other versions of yourself, other times, maybe an innocence, a different energy. But these are all parts of you that still exist, It's
that.
like these are all the layers that make up the person that you see today. So like, and it's quite beautiful because it kind of, it just, all those parts are, you can't ignore any of them, and they're all connected. Yeah.
And I suppose, regardless of the journey we travel as human beings and as energies, you got to tap into that from time to time.
And we kind of forget those versions of ourselves,
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, we've got an hour. I think we really have to place a spotlight on the fact that you're releasing new music.
Yes.
And following your trajectory, I would say, just from a perspective of sound, from a perspective of music as a form of expression and arts, you very much evolved. And unapologetically so. In an industry that sometimes chastises people for
it
evolving,
does
right?
a little bit, yes. I have felt quite a bit of pushback. I feel like people want to understand who you are, and there are some that have gone on that journey with me. I've just kind of reinvented and continued to do that, and pivoted and changed direction and explored and experimented and collaborated, and that's why I'm still in this game at this point, is because this is what keeps me thriving. It's like, this is what keeps that authentic connection to music alive for me. And I've got to follow my highest excitement, because that's when you get the good music from me. When I'm in my highest excitement and it's so authentic, and it's like, I'm the fan, just like the listener. I'm right there. I'm in that energy, and it's like, that's when the good stuff is happening. So, if you're willing to come along with me on this crazy ride, we will have a lot of fun, and we will explore life. And,
Love that.
So yeah, I have. It has been quite a ride, and it's been a beautiful one.
I love that. I want us to take it, a little back to when you broke out onto this. In fact, let's take it a little back to, I heard you were born in Belgium.
Yes.
Talk to me about your upbringing just a little bit.
It's an interesting one. My mom at the time was married to my biological father, an Italian, and they ran a restaurant in Knokke on the sort of like in Belgium on the coast. And my mum was traveling and met my father, and I was then born there, but didn't stay long. She moved back to South Africa with me when I was just a baby.
Okay.
And remarried my dad, Rodney Dey. I took his surname because my birth surname was Adzeni, because I'm half Italian.
Okay.
And remarried my dad, and my dad adopted me, and I took his surname, Dey. So there you have Tamara Dey. And then I grew up in Pretoria. And that's it in a nutshell. But yeah, I've got some roots, from around. And it is always interesting, though, the Italian side of my heritage, because on the Italian side, they were all musicians.
There's something very much like intrinsically Italian about you.
Oh, is
I
there?
don't know if it's like you.
Yeah, there's an energy.
That's what it
definitely
is.
an energy.
It's an energy.
There's an energy, and I think definitely I do have definitely grateful to my Italian roots in terms of the musical. There's music on my mom's side, as well as on the Italian side of the family, all musical, all played instruments. And then my dad, Rodney, who raised me, was my biggest music educator. Brought music into our family at home. So got it from all sides, very thankfully.
Very thankfully.
Very gratefully,
and it came in to be a beautiful mixture of it all. All right, so you've been quoted as saying that one of your most memorable moments career-wise, and we're talking about the evolution, right, was being in studio and recording Tati Mpahla Yakho with Oskido, Bruce Sibetlo. Talk a little bit about that. The earlier days.
You got to imagine, I'm still studying. I'm literally out of high school, straight into a music theatre diploma. I had been jumping up with any DJ who I could jump up and do like a vocal with from like the age of 16, 17. And this is how I ended up connecting with them, because I was in a house. I didn't know who owned the house. It happened to be Oskido's younger brother, Pepsi. and I was there jamming with a DJ. He was playing on turntables, and I was coming up with some hooks for a live performance, and Pepsi came in and saw me in his lounge singing over these vinyls, and asked me a few questions, and and then post that introduced me to Oskido. So it was very much, I was at the right place at the right time.
I wanted to
pursuing,
say.
like I said, hungry to be making music. And I think that's what landed me in that lounge on that day, was that hunger. And then I got invited to meet Oskido and Bruce, and I jumped up at a party and did some vocals. And then they said, would you come to the studio? And of course, jumped at that. And this was at a time when Kalawa was, I think the recording booth was like, used to be like a bathroom. Like it was, they had like, this was in the early days. Yeah. I mean, I've watched Kalawa grow, and the studios themselves like expand and grow and become like, I mean, I watched that happen over the years. But I recorded in this tiny little walk-in like little studio, and I heard the beats and kind of came up with some hooks in my mind, wrote some stuff. Everything was on paper then. There were no cell phones.
Love it.
I was like, I used to like write poetry and write little hooks and little lines that would pop into my head in like a book. I've still got these books somewhere. Oh, they'll find them someday. And I remember actually finding them and laughing so hard because they're actually very, very funny. But anyway, there I was, and I just jumped on the mic and did this long take, like one long take.
One hit wonder, ma'am.
And you must imagine, like, I didn't actually understand who Oskido and Bruce were.
That's what I wanted to say.
I didn't understand. I didn't know. I wanted to sing over house music because Pepsi had said to me, like, what's the dream? And I said, well, do you know Nuyorican Soul? And it was this Masters at Work album that I was obsessed with. And he said, oh, yeah, we know Louis Vega well. And, Kenny, we're good friends with him. And he, like, whipped out a photo album of, like, Oskido and Bruce and Vinny with, Louis Vega in Ibiza. And I was like, oh, my God. Yeah. And I think within a year post that moment, I was performing at Electric Workshop with Louis Vega and Kenny Dope.
Beautiful.
And Oskido and Bruce on like a big, I mean, like, it was just mad, it was crazy. Like,
it's even madder
it's
because
mad.
You didn't understand.
I didn't, I just knew these were house music producers. They introduced me to Kwaito, which for me was house. Like, that's how I received it.
What was the
but
transition
I didn't
then?
understand, for example, like, what it was about culturally, like what and where that came from and how that sound came about. Like that I only understood, later when I could look back and go like, oh, wow, I understand why this was such a big deal and what I was part of and like what it meant to people. And I know what it meant to me. To me, it was, what I don't think people understand is how much it meant to me.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it,
Yeah.
It shaped me. Those years shaped me in a big way and turned me very much into the person I am today. The experiences, the places I saw, the spaces I got to occupy coming from my culture at that time and then being brought and welcomed into those spaces.
That's why
those
I
are the kind
you,
of things that I promise you, like, they'll stay with you for the rest of your life.
As they should.
Yes.
As they should.
Yes.
But is that not testament of the universal language that music is?
Absolutely.
You may not necessarily understand something.
Oh, no, absolutely.
But there's an energy.
And also, there was a time when I would go everywhere with Pepsi and Oskido and Bruce.
How was those experiences?
Incredible. I mean, from townships to, everywhere. We went all across the length and breadth of the country. We played in small spaces, from shebeens and clubs in the middle of town to, big events, whatever it was. We did it. I toured with them. It was amazing. I took my first flight with Oskido on the one side and Bruce on the other. That first flight as an adult, like where you're like, oh my goodness. Like I flew when I was a kid and a baby, but it's different, It's different as an adult going to your gig, your first gig out of town on an airplane, now what do I want to say? I lost my train of thought.
Maybe
now.
let's just hold on to that because we just need to quickly go to an ad break.
Perfect.
And just a reminder that she has taken over our playlist, so we'll be tapping into her music taste. Tamara Dey, for 2 decades, has electrified South Africa's music scene, evolving from Kwaito queen to electronic pioneer, all while cementing her legacy in the country's cultural fabric. And we have stories for days.
Oh no, I can
from what we can
on.
hear.
Goodness.
However, though, she's got her latest single, Desire, which we're going to talk about, which really ties into her evolution. So let's support her. If you'd like to send through some voice notes, say hi, wish her well, 060584 2250, or you can phone in on 086 000 2479.
After a 5-1 victory away from home, 2016 Continental Champions Masandawana want to triumph with an avalanche of goals on their home soil, while the Sky Blue Stars of Nigeria refuse to give up without a real fight. This is the second leg of the second preliminary round of the CAF Champions League. Catch the thrilling encounter, Mamelodi Sundowns FC versus Remo Stars FC, this Sunday, 26 October at 2:30 p.m. Live on SABC Plus and SABC One. Proudly brought to you by SABC Sport.
For the love of the game.
Hola, Mechomu. What's that? So something very exciting is happening on Friday, the 31st of October. I am going to be hanging out with the legendary Stimela for their latest album launch that is taking place right here at the SABC. If you want to join me for this once-in-a-lifetime event to witness the legendary Stimela performing their latest album for the first time.
Hello, my name is Sam Jovu from the People's Band Stimela. Catch me and the band on the 31st of October at the SABC M1 studio for a live performance of Stimela's latest album, Through the Storm. I can't wait to see you.
Mechomi, listen. All you need to do is stay tuned to the radio to get a chance to experience Stimela and hang out with me on the 31st of October as I will be broadcasting live. Radio 2000, our music, your memories.
The Hot Seat, Thursdays on Life, Love and All with Mapaseka on Radio 2000, our music, your memories. From R&B to hip-hop, soul and jazz. Music as you like it. This is Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
I shouldn't care what people say. I'm gonna love myself tonight. Love myself tonight. So don't you dare throw yourself away. It's gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. When you enjoy yourself, you set your heart and spirit free. Yeah. So don't ignore yourself. Everybody's got to eat. We need disco therapy. We need disco therapy. What we need is 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 disco therapy. Come together, everybody. Come together, everybody. Heal your body. Now that I'm here, love is here to stay. It's time to shed the light. Time to shed the light. So come, my dear, never fear. Love is waiting. So come and take a bite. Come and take a bite. If you explore yourself, you'll find the shine so deep inside. Yeah. So just adore yourself and
Your music, your memories.
I'm done with the things that don't bring me love no more. You can't pull these strings to get things that you're hoping for. Don't waste my time, you're out of your mind, I'm sure. I'm one of a kind, bit of much more than you could ignore. We're on fire, burning bright with desire. The way we light up the night, please don't put up a fight. We're burning bright tonight. You said some things that broke everything we had. I spread my wings and forget things that made me feel bad. Why in this life are we so determined to destroy? It's blowing my mind. Why are we so unkind? Why what for? On fire, burning bright with desire. The way we light up the night, please don't put up a fight. We're burning bright tonight. We're on fire, burning bright with desire. The way we light up the night, please don't put up a fight. We're burning bright tonight.
All right, this is the latest offering by Tamara Dey, who joins us live in studio in the hot seat. This one's called Desire, in collaboration with MCK. Your latest offering.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So exciting and thrilled. We sitting here listening to the radio. It's always so surreal.
How?
So
Tamara, you've had
special.
hits that have played on
I
radio
don't know,
for
it never gets tired,
years.
fam. Like, it never gets tired. You just kind of catch yourself and go like, wow, this is so cool. It's so cool.
I suppose it speaks to the evolution, right? And getting to this point from where you started. So you're kind of in the Afro house dance music space. Talk to us a little bit about the single.
Yeah, I'm dabbling in a couple of different genres right now, and I'm sure people would love me to choose one, but I, of course, am resisting, as I do. Yeah, so I did a little pivot 2 years ago and started really dipping back into dance music in a big way, and wanted to go back to the dance floor. Like, it was calling me.
Yeah.
It was calling me. My roots were calling me. I wanted to go back and really immerse myself into house music. I'm really been drawn to a couple of genres, tech house being one of them, which is a bit more underground, Afro house in a big way. Watching the rise of South African Afro house has been an absolute pleasure. The Black Coffees, the Shimses, the Cubses, all of them, Desiree, who I'm just the hugest fan of, out there representing SA in the most beautiful way through Afro house and Afro tech. And I think why I've been so drawn specifically to Afro house in terms of playing it myself and producing it, writing it, is just because it's so musical. It's musical, it's rich. It's a bed for beautiful creativity in terms of songwriting and production, and it's just like I say, it's begging for a vocal.
That's what I wanted to say.
Instrumental Afro house tunes, and I'm like, I'm literally in the club, like singing like top lines. So I knew this was a sound I needed to explore. But yeah, the last 2 years I've been focusing on kind of launching my DJ career.
That's what I wanted to talk about,
Yes.
right? And when I was reading up, I don't know why I assumed that you had been DJing for some time.
No, I know. No, I was the vocals with the DJ. You know, where's the live vocals in the? I grew up in the DJ box. Like I've spent the last 2 decades performing with the best DJs this country's had to offer from in many different genres, and that's always been my home, that space. But I think, I reached a point where there was music I wanted to hear out there that I wasn't hearing, and I understood I needed to play it myself. And there was an independence I was craving in terms of other people. I've always needed other people to play my music for me.
Got
like in the club, whatever, I need to give somebody my USB and they need to play for me. And, I reached a point where I wanted to be in charge in that space, and there was a story I needed to tell through music. So that drew me towards it. And what else? There were a few things, but ultimately I dabbled with it once or twice in the past, but I was so busy being the front woman,
Yeah, and
I
gracing stages as well.
And yeah, it was just the right time. I almost took myself out of it, and thank goodness I didn't.
Glad you didn't.
Because let me tell you, it's never too late. It's never too late to pursue a dream. It doesn't matter where you are, what age, stage, page. Doesn't matter. Don't talk yourself out of it. I cannot tell you how much joy this experience, leveling up daily, weekly, every gig, every set, and to be able to have that, to be able to learn a new instrument, find a new way to express my art, to communicate with the crowd, be exposed to new audiences, now entering into new collaborations with artists that weren't necessarily, within on my
Your
periphery.
radar.
It's just led to so much creativity, growth, joy, falling in love with music all over again. I'm trying to give you the short version, but it's still long. It's still
Do you see why
long.
I say there's something so intrinsically Italian about you?
It's so long. I'm trying to I'm just trying to shorten it, but you get the idea.
I get it. But
You
listen,
get
I
that.
actually did say to her off air that I was thinking of learning
No,
how to
you
mix.
got to do it.
And she goes, and I'm like, but at this age, she goes, listen, I learned recently.
Yes. No, I left it very late, and that was one of the reasons I was like, maybe you've left it too late. Like, But to be honest with you, is there such a thing as too late? I feel like
there's
these
no
are
such thing. There's
these
no
are
such
weird
thing.
limitations society's put
Absolutely.
on us, and it happens in
Absolutely.
so many different ways. Like, let's not lean into that thing.
Absolutely.
Let's not give that any energy, because there's such joy waiting on the other side of a decision to boldly go no, you know what, I'm going to do what makes me happy.
Me happy.
And this ultimately, obviously, the plan was to then DJ and sing, obviously, and play and sing, and but I had to kind of put the vocals and the writing and the music making on the side, so I could really focus on leveling up the craft, and really focus on the skill of DJing, which I've been doing for the last couple of years. And then the beginning of this year, I was like, oof, I'm ready to make music. And so the next step was then to make music in all the styles that I'm playing, which is the Afro House, the tech house, and also in the disco side of in some others, spaces that I play. But oh my gosh! And now it's just now unlocked this next level and this next layer. So now I'm working with some incredible Afro House producers, tech house producers. Oh. It's like now it's starting to bring in those live performances more heavily into my DJ sets. We're starting to see me, perform live as well while I'm playing, and it's beautiful. This was the dream, so now we're getting there, and I'm starting to play. I played at H2O, fam. Like that was
I love that.
What? So it's getting there, and there's so much growth to still happen. Technically, musically. Spaces I would like to occupy, DJs I want to share lineups with, people I want to work with and collaborate with. I just feel so blessed that I'm at this point in my life and career, and I could still feel this way. I didn't know it was possible. To be honest, I had This feels like the early me, the early days.
That's what I wanted to say, is that there's such an excitement about you when we even speak about the entry-level stuff, what got you in. I still see the glistening in your eyes when you speak about the very much earlier Tamara Dey to what you're doing now.
So, but this is the thing. I think like this energy reminds me of the me back then. There's an excitement there that I feel like you think maybe you only can have that once, but that's also another lie that we tell ourselves. So don't stop chasing your dreams, whatever you do.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we're going to go back to one of your older songs, like we're speaking about the glistening and how we're time traveling. We've got an hour, right? And I want you to just take a listen, talk to us about it, where it takes you.
Okay.
I want us to come back, talk about motherhood a little bit.
Oh, yes, please.
Tamara the mother.
Oh, please.
And we'll lean into some of your upcoming projects. You know, is there an album? Is there a single? Are there singles?
Things to talk about.
We'll talk. All right.
Silence hides GBV. Speak out. Reach out. Now.
It's Nala here from Radio 2000. As a woman, you never really know when you are in danger until you are in the thick of things. And so what I want to say to you, where GBV is concerned, is that you have a choice. And you can take the chance right now to change your life. You don't know what lies ahead, but you definitely do not have to be in a place where you feel unsafe.
GBV ends with you. Call 0800 428 428 SABC. Break the silence. Life, love, and all.
Everywhere we go, we're confronted with firearms, and we don't know. I mean, I've been in a restaurant where I was sitting, next thing I look to my right, and there's a whole bunch of people at the table next to me holding firearms.
Oh, no.
And they're obviously guarding someone else who's in the restaurant.
I leave.
You know?
You see, situations like that, it's like having to walk past those fidelity cash and transit cars.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
100%.
It's completely uncomfortable. And you know the weirdest part is those guys with their guns, habasheli.
Yo.
You walk past with the guns at Hello Baby and you're thinking, no. No, don't Hello Baby me with a whole gun in your hand. That looks so wrong.
Life, love, and all. Monday to Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Mapaseka on Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
After a 0-0 draw in West Africa, Stellies gets it that their next match is do or die. They want to remain in the continental competition, but their Ghanaian visitors are confident they will steal the show. This is the second leg of the second preliminary round of the CAF Confederation Cup. Be part of the action. Stellenbosch FC versus 15 de Agosto this Sunday, 26 October at 2:30 p.m. Live on SABC Plus and SABC Sport on DTT Channel 4. Proudly brought to you by SABC Sport.
For the love of the game.
Is success ever truly a solo project? Looking back, most of us remember help, guidance, or advice given when we needed it most. At PPS, we understand the power of the collective. With mutuality at our core, we empower graduate professionals through holistic financial services that support them in doing meaningful work and making a lasting impact. Visit pps.co.za today to experience the power of mutuality. PPS, success is better shared. PPS is a licensed life insurer, controlling company, and authorized FSP.
If music be the food of life, let it play on. Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
These rhythms are calling the feeling from somewhere deep inside. Sound of the music that's stealing for souls to survive. Open your heart, spread your wings and fly. Deeper to your soul. 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 Deeper to your soul.
All right, live in studio with Tamara Dey, who's in the hot seat, taking over our playlist. We're reminiscing, but we're also kind of time traveling to where she is right now. So she's got her new single out, but what you just heard here is an offering from 2001.
Yeah.
It's a while, Tamara.
It's crazy,
I mean, when
right?
it started playing, I
doesn't
could
even-
see it evoked some sort of an emotion.
Yeah,
in you. Where did it
it's-
take you
It
to?
takes me back to, I mean, I was a baby. I thought I was very grown. But if I think back now, I'm like, Shem, you were a child. Thought I was so grown. I was a child. I was in the clubs, and this track was being played on vinyl. That was only released on vinyl, and the guys were, and it was they were playing with a lot of deep house, African deep house. Was very big at that time, and then Kwaito, of course. But this song was being played in like deep house sets, like very mid tempo, like down tempo.
And that was the sound.
It was down tempo,
then.
yeah. And it was like it's just transported me back to like a dark club with a guy playing this tune on a vinyl, like mad. It's like it is like time traveling. I actually think maybe I am a bit of a time traveler because I mean,
As you should be.
Yeah, I've seen some things. I'm like one of those people I saw the analog vibe, and here we are now.
Yeah.
I've lived in different worlds, like literally
Culturally so.
Culturally,
yeah.
Technology, and I love that that's all part of it. Like it's
Part of
all
your story.
Yeah.
And there are talks, just to touch up on that very briefly, of how you really bridged, a cultural gap. And I think that speaks to music.
Yeah.
Music doesn't really particularly...
It's the medicine we need.
Yeah.
It is the medicine we need and will always need. That's why I get so annoyed when artists and musicians are not given their flowers or the respect and this all the yeah.
I know.
It makes me upset because I feel like really music is a medicine for the world, and it's such an important thing to be connected to for all of us.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just a bit of a detour, though, and a reminder to our beautiful listeners just before we head out to our break. So, Stimela live in concert with Radio 2000. You are invited to bring your family and join us next Friday, the 31st of October, 7 p.m. at the M1 Studios here at SABC Radio Park, Auckland Park. Giving away 5 tickets to one lucky winner tonight, just before we head out. So, call us at 529 and stand a chance to win. That number again, 086 000 2479. We're live in studio with Tamara Dey. I want us to speak about Desire, this new single. there's just beautiful messaging and what this means with where you're going. We'll touch up a bit on motherhood as well, but she's live in studio with us. It's been beautiful.
This summer, the continent unites for the biggest football showdown in Africa. The Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025 is coming to your screens, live and available on SABC TV channels, SABC Sport, SABC Plus, and across your favorite SABC radio stations. Catch all 52 thrilling matches, stand behind Bafana Bafana, and experience every goal, every cheer, and every victory from 21 December 2025 to 18 January 2026. SABC Sport brings you all the AFCON 2025 action, live and free, because it's game on everywhere.
For the love of the game.
You deserve to look back on your achievements with pride, but there's another feeling too, gratitude. You know it was never a solo project. PPS is a holistic financial services provider, and we believe that mutual success should be celebrated. Now is your chance to honor those who helped you rise with a billboard seen by thousands. To enter, share your mutual story on your socials and tag PPS using hashtag Power of Mutuality and hashtag Who Helped You Rise. PPS, success is better shared. PPS is a licensed life insurer, controlling company and authorized FSB.
South Africa, it's time to crown our next queen. The Miss South Africa 2025 Grand Finale is here, a night of beauty, power and purpose. Join Nomalanga Shozi as she hosts the most dazzling celebration of South African womanhood, live from the stage where dreams turn into destiny. Don't miss South Africa 2025, Saturday 25th of October at 7 p.m, only on S3. Who will wear the crown? Find out live on S3 Open Up.
Radio 2000, our music, your memories.
I'm done with the things that don't bring me love no more. You can't pull these strings to get things that you're hoping for. Don't waste my time, you're out of your mind, I'm sure. I'm one of a kind, bit of much more than you could ignore. We're on fire, burning bright with desire. The way we light up the night, please don't put up a fight. We're burning bright tonight, bright You said some things that broke everything we had. I spread my wings and forget things that made me feel bad. Why in this life are we so determined to destroy? It's blowing my mind. Why are we so unkind? Why what
This is stunning. Tamara Dey is in the hot seat. Radio 2000, our music, your memories. And delve into some memories is what we've essentially been able to do. Nostalgia, hey?
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
But now we're time traveling to now.
Yes.
Desire, your latest offering, alongside DJ MCK.
Yes.
It also reminds me of that era where, like, house music used to have messaging.
Yes.
Like in terms of the vocals.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about the
I
messaging.
feel like it's gone back, and that's a beautiful thing about Afro House. There's stories there, you know. It's a beautiful genre to be able to explore, beautiful storytelling and share different narratives and that. I had an idea for this song already that I had been holding on to for a while, and Dylan and I got together and I said to him, there's a song I've been sitting with that it was only a verse and a chorus, I said, I want to develop this with you. I know this is meant to be an Afro house tune. And we jumped into the studio, started co-producing. I developed the second verse and the rest and some little additional hooks. And it really is just about letting go of what no longer serves you, you know. Beautiful. And I feel like it's something I keep doing in my life, like, and then, you know, it's like this shedding of things you've outgrown, versions of yourself you've outgrown, whatever, you know. And then, just connecting with the new passion and the things that
set your soul on fire.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
And
How's the reception been?
So lovely. So lovely from the Afro House community, from the radio fans, SA radio fans. It's been really lovely across the board. It's been quite surprising because we weren't really sure. Afro House, some people said to us, Afro House doesn't really work on radio. I felt like that doesn't make any sense because, number one, because I understand the format of Afro, it doesn't make sense that that's true. So I was like, I said to Tom, nah. And the label, David Gresham, who released it through, were very excited that I was exploring this avenue. They felt like, before this I made a disco house project, so it was still in dance music, but they were very excited about this new direction. And the reception's been wonderful so far. We were going to do some beautiful remixes. Got a couple of guys banging on the door to do some more kind of main set style remixes, moving more into the tech house kind of vibe. I'm very keen to get my own hands on those for some of my sets. I'd like this song to be represented in different spaces, and
it's giving
so remixes. It's giving Ibiza in the summer. We will take it. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. The birds chirping. Yeah. But we want to see it on, play it on different dance floors and, different tech house and Afro house DJs enjoying the vibe. So let's see what happens.
Oh, man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I mean, if you heard it and you're thinking, gosh, we started with some of her earlier offerings. That was Tamara Dey's new Afro house single out now. It's called Desire, in collaboration with SA producer DJ MCK. We're celebrating her, giving her flowers, reminding her of her trajectory. When you sit here, like in closing, and we'll obviously wrap up with you just mentioning, where people can catch you, what your movement is over the next couple of days.
Yes.
When you look back, what does your reflection entail in terms of your journey? If you could encapsulate it in...
Oh, it's just been the most beautiful ride, and I'm just so not done. I'll tell you one thing. It has been about me and the music and the people that I share that music with, that we're all connected. The audience, it's us. It's always been about us, it's a collective thing. But I don't know, there has been so much evolution. I don't ever want to stop. I won't stop. One thing I am enjoying is just is moving on to the side of things where it's not just about me in terms of my brand anymore. I'm really leaning into the kind of community building side of things. Hosting events, throwing events, creating spaces where DJs and artists can come and play, curating lineups, and really kind of being part of growing the dance culture in a different way. That and the DJing and the music has led me to this point, and I'm very excited to be part of the culture in a different way now, in many different ways now. And I'm loving, just watching young musicians kind of take their space out there, young artists. And it's beautiful that I'm still connected to that. I'm still connected to that energy. So that's what I'm loving right now. That's been...
I mean, considering you've delved into the DJing side of things, let's do a gig. Where do we
we do? Yes.
Yes.
So I have a bunch of things happening this weekend. I play regularly at a venue called Bad Manners in Illovo. It's their 3rd birthday tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing a back-to-back closing set with June. He is he's my partner and resident DJ in one of my event series, which is called Oda and Bustle. Please check us out online. It's a tech house brand. We'll be closing Bad Manners' birthday tomorrow night. It's going to be a really amazing party. And I'm going to be debuting a little tech house remix that Gina and I produced during our set, which we're excited about. On Saturday, I'm playing at LSB. I'm doing a beautiful commercial vocal house set, 5 to 8 p.m., LSB 4 Ways. And then on Sunday, I'm playing with Harrison Crump at the Food Fiesta in Melbourne. My set's from 4. And I'll be closing the day at my own event. We're launching a Deep House event series called Deeply Yours, and I'm launching it with Pablo Lundell and Mark Stone Street. And we're going to be doing these at Rita's Cocktail Lounge, and they're going to be happening every other Sunday. Our first one is this Sunday. It's
Beautiful.
Free entry, and our headlining artist is Beats by Hand. He is an incredible deep house producer and artist, and we're going to be playing. I'm going to be playing the closing set. It's a busy weekend.
Clearly.
Hopefully more of that to come. And and a beautiful summer ahead. But come and check it out.
Beautiful, Tamara. Thank you so much for making
Follow my
the time.
Instagram, because obviously if you didn't catch all of that, all the gigs are marketed.
And you are very busy posting about your activities.
I'm out there annoying
I love it.
everyone, but it's fine. Rather annoy them, fam. Annoy them, and at least they know where your gigs are. Like, it's fine. Like, drive them crazy, but you only live once.
You've been such a blast. Thank you for making the time and stopping by.
Thank you for having me. Your support means the world to us.
Beautiful.
Really.
Tamara Dey, singer, songwriter for 2 decades, has electrified South Africa's music scene, evolving from Kwaito Queen to now electronic pioneer, all while cementing her legacy in the country's cultural fabric. She was in the hot seat. Tonight, download Desire, that new single of hers. It is exactly 9 p.m. Thank you so much for spending time with us on Life, Love and All. Mudubi Makhalemele is up next with your latest news, and Just I standing by with Mino Mino.
SABC News. Independent and impartial.